Welcome to Crime Time News, JA News and Entertainment with a buzz. Video that you saw at the start of this is of a man that is allegedly of unsound mind. Obviously, he was taking a nap, taking some Z's. However, if you paid close attention, you would also see that by his side there was what looks like some sort of firepiece. Is it a real firepiece or is it an imitation or a toy firepiece? Don't really know. Cannot say based on just the video evidence. What I can say is based on the new Firearm Amendment Act. If this man is deemed to be of sound mind and not unsound mind, he could be facing a fresh 15, meaning that 15 years minimum mandatory if anyone is caught with a gun, imitation, whatever the case is. I really wonder how this is going to play out in a court. Is he going to be arrested? Is he going to be charged? Is he going to be convicted? Or is he going to get a pass because him mad, him sick, him head no good? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Point blank and period.
Alkaline, why did you sing Boston Barbados in the first song?
Don't not chat everything already, but then you can say nothing more. You see?
Alkaline, why did you sing Boston Barbados in the first song?
Don't not chat everything already, but then you can say nothing more. You see?
So the next thing that is popping in the news based on the video that you saw at the start of this, just in case you did not know. Dancehall artist Alkaline was performing in Barbados. And after he exited the stage, he did an interview, which would be the shortest interview in any genre of music, especially dancehall. You heard what he was asked and you heard his reply. He does not have to say anything. He said everything in the song. Now, people, needless to say, since he did that interview, the shortest interview in the history of dancehall, history of music, he got a backlash on social media, especially the Gaza fans. I am going to let you see a couple of posts that were made by persons out there. One person is saying that, thank God for Vybz Kartel. At least people know that Jamaica dancehall music is not so dunce. A next post that was made, the person pretty much said, what about your fans? You can't give them an interview with more than 3 words. Now, people, dancehall artist Masicka made a post on people, this is more than coincidental. And it seems as if he was dissing Alkaline. I want you to take a listen, take a look to the post that he made, and then I'll give my piece.
I pick me a Jamaica, them dons like, but! And them a go dance.
So, people, you heard what Masicka was saying subliminally. It is more than coincidental, I think, that he intentionally made that post after people were saying that Alkaline act like him dons. Alkaline don't have any sorts of sense. Thank God for artists that like Vybz Kartel that speaks intellectually. Talk as if them have some sort of sense. Now, people have to also understand that when you're an artist that is capping, whose career start off capping, R.E. that blind eye, when he came out and claimed that he tattooed his eye. You have to understand that whenever artists emulates or imitate artists that have street credibility, as in Vybz Kartel, then he's always going to want to seem as if he is a thug. So therefore, he is going to dumb it down. So even though him have sense, even though he can speak properly, he can talk eloquently, him always want seems as if him bad. So therefore, badness and duns come together. So therefore, he is trying to show and prove that him have some sort of street credibility. All the time, he is just exposing himself as a jackass. Now, people, if you remember, Alkaline did an infamous interview with Cliff Hughes maybe about a year or so ago. And that is where his intellectual speaking seems as if it took a spiral, down spiral, actually. We saw that Alkaline was speaking a whole bunch of BS. He was not answering the questions eloquently. We saw that he was just speaking a whole bunch of gibberish. Well, people, we thought that that was a one-off, but people, it seems as if this is a new Alkaline, done, fully done, point blank, and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is based on a post that was made by a mother in tears, traumatized after her daughter had gone missing. I want you to take a listen, take a look to the post that the mother made, and then I'll give my piece.
Guys, someone messaged last night saying that they saw her. I'm unable to tell you where. They said that they saw her because I can't let out the updates. But I'm doing this video. I'm doing this video to let you guys know that we have not found Kenya. The person thought that she was with family, and she's not with family. She's not with family. We haven't found her. If you see her at all, please don't be afraid to make a scene. Bring attention. And if we can hold on to her, bring her to the police station. Contact me, please, and let me know. But she has not been found. She's not with family. So if you see her with someone or you see her amongst people, it's not her family. I'm begging, please. If you see her, create a scene, grab her, hold on to her, and carry her to the police station. If the person said no, these are this, these are that, they're not. We don't have family over that side. She's missing from Trelawney. We don't have family over that side. Everybody is in Kingston, so she's not from over there. We don't have family over there. I'm begging you, please continue to share the missing girl poster. I am trying to get more persons involved in helping with locating her, and the poster is going all over, so it's reaching persons, but she has not been found yet. She's not with family. And if it's that you can't get to be in reach of her physically, like if you see her on the road and you can't stop, just take a picture. If you see her going into a vehicle, take a picture of the vehicle with the license plate number, write it down, please. She has not been found. She is not with family. Please.
Now, people, you heard the traumatized state of mind that this mother is in, because who wants somebody that they carry for 9 months and then bring to this earth be missing, especially with the climate or culture in Jamaica. With usually when these young people go missing, after a day or so, then it is doomsday. Hope for the best and expect the worst. Now, people, the truth is that when it comes to these little girls at these ages, some of them get licky, and I am not saying that that is the case in this case. Some of them in a heat, so them leave and gone to man because that girl is from Kingston. How she reach in Trelawney, God he knows, only the mother knows. Truth and the fact is that at the end of the day, all we want is that she comes back home safely. And even if you grow up, you're picking in some home that has functionality, not dysfunctional. Sometimes these picnic just bad like yours. Sometimes them want to play a big man or a big woman, so therefore they're out exploring. Especially when they are teenage girls, no say man I look for them, meaning some pedophile that are out here, some taxi man, some minibus man. So therefore, sometimes they are not getting what they want financially in the home, and even worse, them are look for teely or look for cocky. So therefore, them kind of stray. And even the worst extent, it could be that she was kind of kidnapped or abducted, and then somebody took her away, doing all manner of evil to her. People at the end of the day, we would wish that she's just a bad little pitney, gone go straight, gone a man yard, than to know that somebody actually took her away. So I say this to say that children out here, teenagers out here, this is the trauma that you cause your parents, your mother, your guardian, loved ones, schoolmates, whenever you decide that you want to leave for your own selfish endeavor, whether it is cocky or whether it is cash, people, me not really know. It is only a sad situation based on what Jamaica is going through, based on crime and violence, based on the fact that the most vulnerable amongst us are the ones that are been taken advantage of. People, we just hope that this is just one of the average, where this little girl go and go look for man and then she come back a day or two later. The thing is that whenever this happens, we don't usually hear from the parents whenever that child is found, especially when them gone a man yard, point blank and period.
Man a day in the line for half an hour now. All knowing can't overtake two I bust them. You see that sister and the line man join back in line, brother. Pacha, park here, I go park here again. Tell me if this a man right it as a boy man. Oh. Brass install. The dog start to backside in a shop. Pacha. Oh, the good chocolate. Aja, you're charging that right. Aja. I know you want to go. Aja, you know I gotta look on a bike in your head, the man I look up there. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's true.
So the next thing that is popping in the news is based on a video that has been circulating all over social media, specifically on TikTok, where some motorists in a vehicle in front of a man that is on a bike were stuck in traffic, they say, for at least half an hour. So this man must be saying to himself, una think say, me fool, una the fool. You think I've not seen all these videos circulating over social media where these people are acting as if they are evil, Knievel, Dolly, bob and weave out of traffic, and next thing them know them end up under some sort of truck. This is not going to happen to me, so therefore I am taking caution. People, you saw that eventually after about 35 minutes he actually decided to make a move. And obviously, it seems as if that was the right move. People, I don't know if this man live in America or one of those first world countries where it is a law that the bike act just like the car. That means that you can't take the white line, you can't go on the opposite side, especially when the line is straight line, meaning that no sort of dotted line. So therefore, this man decided that he's going to take his American way with him. In a Jamaica, he is going to be very, very cautious. People, at the end of the day, each person knows his skill set. So the moral of the story is that this man decided that he was not going to take any sorts of bait. He was not going to be boosted like Suppligen only to lose his life. He is doing stuff the safe way. And we cannot blame him. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the PNP and the JLP, they are back and forth at it again in Parliament. And this is based on a decision that was made by the JLP, R.E. Darrell Vaz, Minister of Energy, that they were going to loan JPS $150 million US, 150 million US dollar, couple billion Jamaican dollars, so that they can restore the poles, restore light, restore the transformer, and make sure that Jamaica have all of the energy, all of the electricity that they need in every place in Jamaica, or majority of those places. Well, people, the PNP are saying, then hold on a minute. I thought that in 2027, the JPS contract is going to be up, and you said that you're not going to renew it, unless, of course, there are some big, big changes made by the JPS. So the PNP are asking, then hold on a minute. If you give them $150 million, that means that you're investing. So therefore, one side of your mouth, you're saying that you're not going to renew the contract, and then the next side, you are investing $150 million. Make it make sense. We need an explanation. So people, this is the verbal tit for tat that took place in a parliament. I want you to take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Let me repeat. We are confident, based on the meeting that had the representative of the Ministry of Finance at the highest level, the Minister and the Financial Secretary, you can't go any higher, that we are prepared to release the $150 billion tonight, if it means that the people are going to get back light sooner than later. They are wicked, and evil. Bad mind don't go on yet from September 3rd.
Go ahead, Minister.
The $150 million that the government is prepared to release as soon as the documentation is in place, which will be no later than a matter of hours to a day, because of the urgency. Is specific for restoration over 2 months, December and January. That $150 billion is ring-fenced to deal with a restoration program that will take care of Jamaica, not only some parishes. And if you are going to tell me that there are people in this house that would question a government in a crisis like this to hold $150 million that we have availability now, to find out about $200 million, which can take another month or 6 weeks. Our money is secured whichever way it goes. We are a responsible government, and we have taken a responsible decision, a caring decision, an argument done. Speaker, the position is, this matter is fluid. This is a cabinet decision that was taken yesterday. We are going to wait until we have the final agreement between the Ministry of Finance and the JPS, and whenever that happens, we will make it public in Parliament to show the people of Jamaica what the final terms and conditions are. But for somebody to stand up in Parliament, knowing what is taking place out there, and is prepared to take a position to delay restoration, they will be judged by the people of this country.
Yes, here.
Now, people, here's my view on this thing. Hurricane Melissa caused Jamaica to be in a crisis, so therefore they're desperate. Whenever you're desperate, you don't make decisions that you would usually make. So as it pertains to JPS, like I've always said, whenever you dance with the devil, you are going to get screwed. So therefore, if you're not satisfied with the JPS and their services and their rates, and we see a person have been complaining about electricity theft, meaning the JPS is charging them in excessive of what their bill is supposed to be. How is it that on one side of your mouth you're saying that you more than likely will not renew, and then you're investing in the same company that you're trying to get rid of? So in other words, you have a little itch that is cheating on you, and you're going to get rid of her. Next thing you know, you married her. People may just have said, but like I said also, desperate times calls for desperate measure. And we say the government of Jamaica and the people of Jamaica are kind of desperate for life. So therefore, they have no other option, because there is not a plan B, there is not an option B. It is JPS that has this monopoly. So therefore, JPS is going to be the one that is going to be doing it. And people, in my opinion, like I said before, fly high or fly low, JPS is going to be here forever, because there's no other alternative, meaning that there's not a plan B. Plan B is no place close in the short term, mid-term, or even the long term. So people, we are stuck like Chuck. We are going to get FUCK, point blank and period.